All right, Shalom. First off, we want to give our praise and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
the blessed the apostles and the other great millstone that rule well. As always, peace and blessings to the elect. So, brothers, desire wanting to die from our GMS Atlantic camp. And basically, we just want to edify the elect and, build upon the times that we're living in. Yahweh Ba'ashem, he's, clamping things in tight, straightening things out that's been, need to be handled, tightening all the loose screws, so to speak. And, basically, the Spirit of the Lord is basically gearing up for this next spiritual wave that he's getting ready to push in the earth. It's been all kinds of judgment, all kinds of plots and agendas being, executed in the earth, while at the same time, the men of the Lord have been increasing. So the things that we have to do, they have to be shown, okay, through the Spirit of the Lord, the Spirit of prophecy, okay. Yahweh Shai, he has has his own plan and his own agenda, okay, to make sure that his will is executed in the earth. All right. Now, first scripture that they want to get, matter of fact, if you want to get it out, is 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, start at the first verse. Okay? Because Yahweh Shai, he's making sure that everything that he said beforehand is going to take place. Okay? The spirit of prophecy is in the earth now. You got the mark of the beast. Okay? That's getting ready to go mainstream. All right? You got World War III. That's getting ready to pop off mainstream. All right? Scripture says when they just say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. Okay? Here it is, you got Trump. He's getting ready to do meetings with Putin. Okay? He's getting ready to do, and he's making alliances with North Korea, saying that we're going to denuclearize the zone. When really the will and the Spirit of the Lord through prophecy is going to manifest something else. Okay? Because the Yahweh had to have his kingdom set up in the earth. Okay? Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right. So Scripture says that you shall understand and know that it is the very same time when the highest shall begin to visit the earth. Okay? It says when you see part of the signs past. And we've been seeing parts of the signs past. We've seen the prophets being raised up from this coast of the earth to this coast of the earth, from this country to that country. Okay? We've seen the technology advance from 30, 40 years ago to now. Okay? And the brothers are just talking about how we got the smartphone and the internet, man, to push this word diligently. Yeah. Here it is, we got more and more chariot sightings, man. That's why the spirit of Satan is trying to attack this truth now. Okay? Scripture says that the gospel shall be preached all over. That can only be done through the internet. And this is the Spirit of the Lord that's manifesting what he said shall be done. Okay? Now shall see part of the signs past, then shalt thou know. And the fact that we know, or we should know, and the fact that we should understand, that should gear us up, man. We almost home, man. It's like passing a couple exits. You may have to go, 100 miles to get to your destination, and the exit is exit 99. And you on exit 95. 5 more exits. 3 more exits. 2 more exits. We almost here. It's only so many more major prophecies that have to take place before Yahweh Shai is ready to deliver the elect, man. Yeah, come on.
All right, this is 2 Timothy 4:2. Mm-hmm. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. That's what we got to do, man. We got to realize too, we a part of prophecy, man. All right, a part of prophecy is the men going out here and pushing the word, man, pushing the good news. All right, bidding Yahweh Shai's elect to the marriage, man. That's what we're doing. And if you go into the word preaching in that second verse, one of the words is synonymous with preaching, heralding, man. And Apostle Gabar, he made a beautiful lesson months back on being a herald. A herald got to be out in front, man, pushing the word. Hey, I got so and so, the king, the prince, behind me, man. So they preparing the path for the people that's in front of that dignitary behind them, so they know, hey, listen, so and so is coming, man, and we saying how Shai is coming, man. All right, it says preach the word, be instant in season. If you go into the word in season in there, and the Greek is mean pretty much being when it's convenient, man. All right, so when it's convenient, we got to be ready instantaneously, man, to push the word in truth and sincerity, man. Rightfully dividing the word of Yahweh Shai. Because we don't know what the fruit is, man. We just trust in Yahweh Shai that if we do our part, ink behind closed doors, all right, out in the open in the world, so to speak, that the heavenly Father and bring the fruit to us, man. All right. Be instant in season, out of season. That means when it's not convenient, man. When you got to actually push yourself and go through these obstacles and attack these things head on. All right, so we can do what? We can herald the coming of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai Mashiach. All right, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. That's pretty much going into correcting, man, and showing people the right path. The people first and foremost starting with the elect, man, the hopeful elect. All right, and it says with long suffering and doctrine, man. So we got to grind with this thing, man. This ain't gonna just happen overnight because you in the camp and you pushing the word. Oh man, it's gonna be time. Nah, man. Everything's working on the time frame of Yahweh Shai. And our job is just to endure like a good soldier, man. And trust and have faith that we do the works that the Heavenly Father is going to save us, man.
That's right. And you know what? Hey, in these times, you have to deny your flesh. You have to deny your flesh. The flesh is manifested. That's when the Spirit of the Lord comes into your mind through a brother. You get right, man. Okay? Because we can see. That's why it says, when thou see part of the signs past, thou shalt well understand. Why? Because it's preparing you to get yourself up for what's getting ready to come. That's what it's about. Preparing yourself to get ready to come. Because like the scripture says, talks about a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, man. Okay? So that's what we're doing. We're being heralds. We're being prophets. We're being teachers. We're being leaders. And we're also doing the necessary things that we have to do to make sure that we can be guided into the salvation, man. That's why the apostles in the Spirit has been on them to say, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. Okay? Because Satan wants to get, he wants to get the upper hand. He wants a new world order, Esau. He wants to try to make sure he maintains that birthright. Mm-hmm. But it's through the Spirit of Yahweh Shai that the elect shall be maintained. Okay? He says that thou shalt not be able to pluck any from his hand. Okay? So that being the watchman spirit, the whole understanding what time you're in spirit, that's the way you're supposed to be, man. Because it keeps you on edge, man. And it's a good thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. Okay? Because it gives you preparation for judgment. Because we're getting ready to be judges in the next world. It's not just we're going to be saved and then there's going to be some big, dramatic scene and then the end credits. Nah, man, that's a movie, man. When the elect are delivered, it's going to be world conquering time, man. Okay? That's what these prophecies of Babylon being destroyed are leading to. Okay? That's what the signs are leading to. The ending of America. But even after that, there's signs and prophecies that's going to come to pass. Okay? So we have to make sure that we're gearing up for that. Stirring our minds up for that, man. And making sure that we're being circumspect, okay? Being mindful, all right? And understanding what the will of the Lord is. So we got to just follow, man. Follow, understanding order, being order, and just make sure that we, cut out the bullshit. The time right now is to cut out the bullshit. That's what the mercy and grace is for. Okay? So do me one favor. You read that again, 2 Corinthians 9? Okay? Because the time is coming when Yahweh Shai is just going to do what he got to do, man. Scripture says that he shall no more hold back his tongue concerning wickedness. Okay?
2nd Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Mm-hmm. Measure the time. See what's going on. Okay? So I can go ahead.
And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right. Okay? So we understand that this is the time when the highest, the Heavenly Father, the Spirit, the angels, and Yahweh Shai, he's getting ready to visit the earth, man. Okay? All right? And he wants to find faith in the elect flourishing. All right? And that's going to be the condition of the battle that we must fight. All right? But at the end of the day, our job is to do that and watch, man. Okay? Like the brother said, be a hero. Okay, the time is here. The time is now. All right? We have no time to waste.
I got something else.
Okay, come on.
This is Galatians, the 5th chapter, start at verse 22. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. See, this is the thing too, man. We got to realize that it ain't just about us doing this right now and then Yahweh shall come. All right, in between what we're doing right now and Yahweh shall come, we got to grow in the Spirit, man. It says there are certain fruits of the Spirit, man. So we should be growing as individuals. We should be growing as a camp. We should be growing as a body. And through that growth, we're actually making ourselves pure enough to attain that salvation. That's why we're working out our own salvation with fear and trembling, man. Because it's growth to this thing, man. This thing is supposed to be progressing forward each and every day, man. Whether that's adding and trading talents, whether it's certain fat being trimmed, that's where the fear come in, man. And through that fear, it's going to force you to grow. It's going to force you to get better, man. And verse 24, and they that are Hamashiachs have crucified the flesh with the affections and lusts. Verse 25, if we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit, man. And that's action. That's moving forward. That's progression. That's action. That's putting works, man. That's adding faith. That's praying. That's being brotherly. That's doing everything that Yahweh Shai did, man. We're here to walk in the model given to us by Yahweh Shai, man. And through that has to include growth. You don't get the Spirit without growth and stagnation, man. You get the Spirit and you get better, man. That's all I got, bro.
Come. Well, I'm going to read this real quick and end it off. This is 1 John chapter 5. And let's see. 1 John chapter 5 and right, because we were talking about the understanding before. 1 John 5 and 20. And we know that the Son of the Most High has come and has given us an understanding. What's the understanding? What's getting ready to happen? Okay? Understanding what we need to do to maintain ourselves. Okay? The long suffering. All of that is part of us being, really going to perfection. To be delivered. Okay? So I can page for it. Alright? This is 1 John 5 and 20. And we know that the Son of the Most High has come. Right? Because he's getting ready to visit the earth. All right? And we have this truth. And has given us an understanding that we may know him that is true. And we are in him that is true. Even in his Son, Yahweh Shai. This is the true power and eternal life. All right? So that's what we're to come to. True and eternal life, man. Okay? And making sure that we understand what's going on. Understand the prophecy and correcting ourselves and growing in the Spirit. All right? So with that, we give our praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, B'Kadash, the one to the apostles and the elders of great millstone that were well. Till next time, we want to say, Shalom.
Shalom.